Hi everyone, I'm Sridevi. Welcome to my gardening series. In this episode, we are going to see an update about May 2022 vegetable garden in my backyard. Let's look at it. Before going to May update, let's see how it all started this year. In cooler weather countries, gardening starts typically indoors and then later plants are moved outdoors. This year in our region, we had a milder winter and not much of cold and snow, but we had a surprise snowfall for a couple of days around the first week of April. Kohlrabi is planted end of March and they could tolerate this weather for a few days. Fortunately, weather started to improve until May. In May, we had a sudden peak of hot weather. During the colder months, sowing the seedling and taking care of them is the main gardening activity, and it is such a fun task. And to top it all, when the seeds sprout, it is so satisfying and feels so good. I started the seedlings in March and extended to April and May. These indoor lightings are such a great addition during the darker winter days to help the seedling to grow to their full potential. Every year, the number of seedling that I grow increases, and so my indoor lighting. And when the plants are grown with a couple of set of leaves and it should be transplanted to a smaller pot, I like to use these biodegradable coffee cups. It is also easy to organize the plants in a container and it's compact. And later I also throw this cup in the compost bins. In my garden, I like to have many and different varieties of tomato, chili and aubergines. These plants should be started around March, and then around May, when there is a favorable weather, the plants can be transplanted outside. I also started marigolds. The seeds were collected from previous year garden flowers. They look absolutely healthy. Let's move on to outdoors and check how the plants are doing in my backyard. This is my Musa Bhaju banana plant. I got it in 2019. Around this time of the year, the plants doesn't produce many leaves because it's usually colder weather in May. But this year, it is a bit warmer than usual, around 30 degrees for 2-3 weeks. The plants like this hot weather, so it started producing a lot of leaves. The hot weather also affected other plants. A lot of flowering plants like roses and other vegetable plants also setting seeds very early. I will give you an update about that. Let's go into the other part of the vegetable garden. Come with me. These are Dahlia pots. I did not remove the tubers last year to save them. I just left it in the pot and they showed up tiny shoots around first week of May. It is also because of the milder winter, I guess. This is a single petal dahlia, also shooting up from last year tubers. The snails are delishing the fresh dahlia leaves as it is a delicacy for them. I try to control them by filling the cup with beer that attracts and makes it as a trap for them. Next up is garlic plants. The seed garlic cloves were planted on last year around September. Now they are well grown with zero maintenance. To use the potted space efficiently, I have also sown spinach and fenugreek seeds. They will be ready for harvest in 3 to 4 weeks. And garlic helps them to fix the nitrogen and grow into a healthy green leaves. I have also added tomato plant in the same pot. When garlic will be harvested in couple of months, tomato can have more space for its growth. Here there is brinjal, zucchini and marigold. Around mid-April I have sown radish seeds. It was growing good, but because of heat in May they started setting seeds. This kohlrabi is planted in last autumn season. In this bed I had a good radish harvest, and now the pot is occupied with cucumber, zucchini and calendula. This is Tumbling Tom yellow tomato sharing with basil, marigold and calendula. Over here is stunning petunias with vibrant colors. It not only adds beauty to the garden, it also attracts beneficial insects with its beautiful blooms. These petunias will stay longer, and also it has got a long flowering season. Around the edge and in the border I have cherry tomatoes planted. Some of them are yellow pear, sun gold, sweet million, super sweet and black cherry tomatoes. Previously these pots had Swiss chard, such vibrant colored stems. The leaves are delicious when it is sauteed and cooked. They also started to set seeds, maybe because of the heat, as it is also a colder crop. Here these couple of pots are with green peas. They are started with dried peas from grocery, and some of them are started with seeds packet. They started to set flowers, which is a good sign for the next stage. But for this onion they also started setting flowers, which is not so good because the onion sends all its energy to its flowers and seeds. So I tried to remove all the onion scapes so it can direct its energy to the bulb. These onion flowers make a delicious meal and also can be used as a topping for salad, and it's very flavorful. Here is a San Marzano tomato with kohlrabi. These nasturtiums are started from seed beginning of May. This is probably started with a garlic pot from grocery, and I need to check the outcome. Another color addition is this gorgeous beautiful geraniums. These are hanging varieties, and it is also one of the long lasting flowering summer plants like petunias. Like petunias, geraniums also helps the vegetable garden from pests by attracting beneficial insects, in addition to adding its beautiful colors. Another bed of onion with aubergine. The snail is having a taste of the aubergine. These tomatoes are large size tomatoes. The seeds are collected from the grocery bought tomatoes, and in this pot I also have a couple of climber beans. Here it's a bottle gourd seedling and an array of herbs sprouted from last year. Thyme, couple of varieties of mint, oregano, chives, lemongrass. In this pot I used a seed packet labeled with edible flowers, and I could see that there is nasturtiums and bunch of calendulas and few other plants. Here are some radish plants started to flower, more radish flowers, and there is cucumber, melon, butternut squash, and this is potatoes, and also a pot full of carrots. It is looking lush green. I can't wait to harvest this. Some more climbers, aubergines and marigolds in this pot. This is quite a new addition this year. We have built this raised bed with these pre-made stones. It would be also interesting to plant these holes with variety of herbs or small flowering plants that will look very beautiful on these holes. Here there is lot of climbers planted, including Hokkaido small pumpkins. In few weeks some of them will be climbing up to the trellis and some will be winding in the ground. This is the May update for the backyard, and now let's move to the balcony to see what veggie plants are growing there. I am pleasantly surprised to see many camellia plants this year in my balcony. These are volunteer plants. Last year I had them in one pot, and end of the year during cleanup the pot soil is shared with many other pots, and I did not realize that leftover camellia seeds will come up this year as well. Each branch and end of stem has bunches of flowers. They look absolutely gorgeous. The flowers smell great, and I am going to collect them for camellia tea. Kohlrabi is picking up its growth and will be ready for harvest in few weeks. This is a mixed herb raised bed in its third year, and it is also in very less maintenance. Just I need to chop them when it is overgrown. Next on is salad, and look at the freshness. I harvested some of them. They are crisp, juicy and delicious. Butterhead salad is one of our favorites. This year I am also growing arugula, iceberg lettuce and also brown leaf salad. Arugula is very aromatic. The leaves are very juicy and flavorful. I also have another pot filled with salad, butterhead lettuce, scamilli plant and some arugula salad. This is a small update about my May vegetable garden. More will come in the next videos. Thanks for watching. See you until then. Bye bye.